Guess whose stuff is whose? Oh, look, that nicely lined up bags and then my pile.
It helped.
I couldn't reach, so Shaylee had to use
Instead of my own arm, which fully reaches.
Yeah, she just dragged mine along. All right, so welcome to not podcast. It's called Whips Only because I can't remember which finished objects that I've done.
I'm pretty sure I haven't finished anything since end of Vlogtober.
Yeah, so this is our Whips Only. This will be in the middle of my Vlogsgiving video, so we don't have to do any introductions.
And I will have a little pop in of some of my acquisitions since you've last seen me. I'm Che though, because I don't think you know me if you're just joining us. I'm the other half of Slip Sis.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
All right, what you got, Che?
Oh, I only have two. You have more than me.
Oh, shoot, sis. I have a lot.
Ooh,
this one's going to...
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
so
God.
It's good. It's good.
I watched that part while I was doing something, and it did stress me in the times you thought it was going to stress me. Oh, golly Jesus.
So I'm joining these granny squares. Oops, crochet hook fell out. Together to make a scarf. These...
For who?
Whoever needs it.
Okay.
This is going for Knit the Rainbow.
Oh.
These granny squares were knit in 2015. I was supposed to make a whole blanket. I did not do that. Then I lost the brown yarn that it goes with. So now I'm trimming it in this accent color red. The brown is a mystery to me. The granny square pattern.
I think it's Karen Simply Soft.
Maybe. That sounds right. The pattern is a mystery to me. The red is Universal Yarn. And I don't remember what it's called.
Isn't it what you made our
Tenacity and Serendipities out of? I don't remember what it's called. So I have now started the edging bit on it. So I've joined them together to make them into a scarf. I'll do another round. This is crochet, by the way. I'll do another round of like double crochets to line it, and then I'm going to add some fringe on it to make it very 70s-esque. And then I'm going to call it good because this was supposed to be a full blanket for my thesis advisor in grad school, but I don't talk to him anymore, so I'm not giving it to him. I'm going to give it to somebody else. I was working on joining during jury duty. It's long. It's pretty long. Like, it's a solid scarf length. Yeah. So,
shall I wrap it around myself?
Yeah, I'll hold this bit though.
Let's pull it out a lot.
Yeah, okay. That's nice. Good job. It's very early 2000s, which is when I started this. So
trendy.
Yes, the early 2000s are back.
It's back.
It is in my Airlane Bags stash finder, and the inside says "Stitch Please." I like it a lot. So I've been taking this to jury duty with me, and I have to go back on Monday. So it is my jury duty project. The end. Your turn.
I still only have two. I think you have four,
I have
right?
4.
Have you worked on that one?
Yes.
Oh, then you should show it.
Yes. Okay. So, I am doing the Stephen West Mystery Knit Along. I had a bit of a temper tantrum at the beginning of it. It's been very slow going.
Because we've gotten morale super high since.
I mean, about other projects. But, yeah. So, I decided to do the Pink Queen Yarns Center.
Oh, you're still included.
Yeah, dude. Pink Queen Yarn Center, which actually looks really fly. I really like it.
And oh no, it's on the needles.
Yeah, it's on the needles. There's no spreading it out. And then I'm on clue 2. I attempted the mohair dare here, and that was horrible.
Oh, you can't even tell.
No,
man.
It doesn't feel like it added anything to it. It was really hard to knit with, so I quit that. And and now I'm on clue 2. Still. The first half.
Do all these other sides.
Yes, that's accurate.
Oh.
So I'm doing that, but like I said, I stand by that this looks like a granny square.
You know, I still don't think he's actually posted finished photos of them.
No, I think he kind of wanted to put it behind him, to be honest. Okay. Like, I think it was...
We're done. Yeah.
October was really controversial in the knitting community with the Stephen West MCAL and the Woolen Folk
Capital D
catastrophe.
drama.
Yeah. So I'm here. I'm chugging along. Let me tell you my yarns because I actually do know them. This creamy bit is Forbidden Fiber Company and it's called Parchment. This bluey bit is La Bien-Aimée and it's called Jasper. This variegated bit is by Fiberology Dye Works and it's Death on the Nile. And this blue bit
As opposed to the bluey
blue bit. And the dark blue bit is Felicity Yarns and it is a one of a kind and it's called Blue Jeans. It's out of a sock set. Look at that. I even knew stuff about the project. So I'm just going to keep chugging along with it as I actually like it. It's just I keep doing other projects.
It's a lot.
Yeah. But I think I'm actually going to like the colors. Like I think the colors are like pretty usable. Like, you know.
Matches the fits.
Yeah. Because sometimes I do crazy things like all the time. But this actually seems like normal colors.
For sure.
This is in my thingamajig. What's it called, Jay? What's this called?
Float tote.
My float tote that my dad made me from designed by Nitty Natty. And the yarn is Circulo from...
We got it from Lofty Looms.
Oh, look, and it still has its little nipple.
It's more like a nipple hair.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because the nipple would be just right there.
This fit.
This is like when you're like, oh, I'm getting old and weird and there's hair on my nipples.
Oh, well. Happens to the best of us.
Your turn. This is a bag my dad made for me. It's literally hearts and bikes. And I chose it because it kind of matched the colors of my sweater.
It was the big buddy.
This is my big buddy. This is my sweater. I am test knitting. It is the excavation sweater and I've actually made significant progress on it. I'm almost there. I think if I was able to focus like one more evening and a half or so, she'd be done. Yeah. So I have finished the entire rest of the body and one sleeve. So here's what she looks like. So it is all over.
She looks
color
warm.
work. It's a bit thick.
Like real
I will
warm.
say this is a pattern by Mary Hunt of Hunt Hand Knits. So you can see like the flowers. These are the triceratops. You have the fossils. So it's pretty cool. I will say with all, I guess I didn't factor in all of the color work, so it's a little snug, but I think it will block out just fine. So yeah, and I chose to do slightly shorter sleeves because I tend actually not to like to have my sleeves like this. I usually wear them like this anyway. So where this falls is exactly where I push it up to. So it worked out good.
Flash couldn't bear any more color work.
Like I just, it's
He was
also
talking to me last
getting,
night.
it's really heavy. Like it's
Oh,
heavy.
dude, this
so
is
trying
like-
to do the color work,
It's like cold proof armor.
and
Like
they're
bulletproof.
like,
I like it. It's nice.
because they're intricate. Like doing like the stags was really intricate, and it's like
It's whole
trying to
grain
do that
every time.
on the sleeve was really hard for me.
Oh, because it's
Because
little.
it was little. It was like, but I used to do it on 9-inch circular, so it was bunching up, right? So I didn't want the floats to get all
Yeah.
mucky.
It's
So
pretty.
it was
but-
kind of a thing, but
oh.
I'm ready to be done with it now. But like these are totally my colors. I use Knit Picks. It's a DK. It's their what do you call it? Swish DK.
Okay. I like your
bind
off.
This is Jenny's stretchy bind off.
Oh.
I was supposed to do a 2-pillar one, but I didn't.
Oh, it's a pain in the badonkadonk.
So I was like, nope.
No, I don't do that. F that.
This is white.
Thank you, Jaylee. What other color would it be?
It's called white. Like on Knit Picks, it's called white. You know, sometimes they do things like
This is Gabs.
Sometimes they say things, you know, like snow or frostbitten. It's called white. This one is called
Pink.
frosting, you bum. And then the gray is Dove Heather. You're such a pain. It's called white.
Okay. I know that.
Nah! Give me my sweater back. It's your turn. Okay. I've only been here for like 4 hours, and this is how she treats me. Flole up here to see her. And to get my last flight, I need to be A-list preferred.
Keeps her humble. All right, so I have finished my testing obligation, but look at these. This is yellow.
Actually, it's a little bit more of a mustard.
These are my Haycorn socks. It's a test
Oh, that's
for,
funny.
I know, right? For
Hey,
Ruth of Orchard House Editing. She's also a tech editor. She's really lovely. I've never had her tech edit for me, but I feel like she's a lovely person. So it would be great if you're looking for a tech editor. I really like this pattern. Like, it's cute. They look like little acorns.
Aww.
And I have made it out of Lady Dye yarns, and it is called 2 Dots.
What?
The yarn is called 2 Dots.
I'm gonna rename it.
I don't know why it's called 2 Dots. I got it off of Gary Knits Gary Rides Destashed for Good, which is actually open for submissions right now if you want to destash some of your stuff at Chaley. Because she wanted to.
I forgot to
See, she
take
told
my
me.
pictures.
See?
well, because I jumped on the earlier flight, or I was going to do this
Yes.
morning.
So I'm almost done with this. I'm on like my last, I don't know, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, 4. This is, I have like 2 more rows, and then the toe, I already knit the other one. It is a donation for Knit the Rainbow, also hosted by Gary Knits Gary Ride. I'm his biggest fangirl right now.
Huge Gary fans.
Yeah. Also help him get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube because he's at like 988. So 12 of y'all. 12 of y'all get over there and do that. Oh, we also are at 666 right now. I was like,
Oh, the devil.
ooh, yeah.
That tracks.
Yeah. So I'm almost done. And
It's like caution tape.
yeah, they're so loud. Except, okay, so this is not my fault. Usually it is. This is not my fault this time. I don't have that much yarn left. I have a couple more on my desk because the yarn got tangled. And somehow I'm playing yarn chicken, but this was a full 100
You weigh
grams.
it?
No, it was just in the skein. And then I wound it, and then it got tangled, and I had 5 little balls of it, and then I started knitting.
Jesus.
So I don't know what happened, but I'm playing yarn chicken. I don't know how that happened with a full 100 grams. I've never used 100 grams in a pair of socks, especially because
And it's DK?
Yeah.
100%. It's not worsted?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. So that's what's happening with that. It is in my Destination Lane bags. This is my Komodo Island bag, which it has pink sand beaches and a Komodo dragon.
Oh.
Oh no. All right, your turn, Bailey.
This is trash from your children.
Excellent.
Because I quit on the MCAL, so I put my project for October.
In that you're an MCAL knitter, but I'm an MCAL quitter.
Because I was like, I don't want to do this.
She was like 4 rows in or something.
I'm done. This is not fun. So it's in my bag here, which actually all of my sock projects have been in for October. This is like kind of the last of my October socks. These are my candy corn
Ooh, I like
socks.
those. Those are
good
cute.
because I have a heck of extra.
Oh, good.
So this is Desert Vista Dyeworks Zombies Eating Candy Corn. And so that is tube
Just
number
throwing
1.
it.
And this is tube number 2. So about halfway, a little less than halfway maybe through it. And I decided, or Gab told me I should, do a contrast heel. So this is Lane and Lotus Fiber Company, and it's called New Moon. So this will be the heel of my little guy. But this has been great because I have not stopped traveling since Vlogtober. So this has been perfect for my travel knitting.
Excellent. All right, this is in another Destination Lane bag. This was this
Oh,
month's.
I like this.
This is the Cave of Hands in France, which I think it has little hoof prints instead of hands because they're sheep. So they're pretty cute. And I can't talk about this one because this is a secret test knit, so I literally just showed you a bag. I'm the worst. I'm super the worst. Well, let me show you the yarn, but I can't show it to you. You can see it. You've seen me work on it. The yarn I'm using is from Earl Grey Fiber Companies. Yes.
Sorry. You don't even know how to say the shawl?
Well, now I have.
I'm sorry.
I'm on jury duty. This is why I can't tell my sister about anything.
Oh, is that the murderer?
This is why girl can't get summoned for jury duty.
Whatever.
It's called Wildflower Honey from Earl Grey Fiber Company, which sadly is no longer dyeing yarn, which is absolutely devastating because I really do like her dye style.
Me too. And I really liked her sales.
Yeah. So apparently I can't show it to you. Whoops.
Well,
my bad.
Added in next will be some of Chaley's acquisitions. Hello, welcome to another podcast addendum, as probably one of the busiest falls ever. We've got a lot of these, so I wanted to share a couple of the items that I have acquired of late, and there is another on the way. It may come before this actually goes up, but then we'll just add it on the next one. So we'll go most recent, right, to oldest. They're actually all rather recent, I will say. So I did get my Yarnable for November. And let's start with the goodies. Cheryl did a fabulous job like staying on theme this month, so huge fan. So one of my extras is this Angela Rose Studios candle, and the scent is Cinnamon Swirl, and it has notes of vanilla, cinnamon, and sugar. It is hand poured from Richland Center. Oh no, this is now where I don't, Wisconsin. Fantastic. It is very, very autumnal. And then it's hard to tell, like, is it the candle or the other thing in here? But I also got this from Little House on the Homestead, Cinnamon Spice Farm Made Artisan Soap. So check that out. Super cinnamony. I might just put it in my bathroom so that it fills the room with that cinnamon smell. And then I also got these garment tags, one with a little sheep and then one that says made with love. So these are super duper cute, and the bag is even on brand with this beautiful kind of like deep mustard yellow color. And then the yarn is right here, and it is called Sinful Delight. The sin part spelled like C-I-N-N, like cinnamon. Super fun. If you watched us for a bit, you know our mom is a huge Brown fan. These might be good socks for our mom. And then this past weekend, I went to a bachelorette party in Bend, Oregon, and right next to where we were doing one of our activities, the activity we were doing was getting permanent jewelry. I didn't get anything. I did get this necklace though, but I can't take it off. But right next to it ended up being a yarn store, and I didn't even like look it up. So that was pretty exciting. So this is, I found, it was Wooltown was a yarn store, and I have been wanting this yarn for a while. It is the Mad Tosh Kenergy yarn, and I just haven't found the local yarn store that has it, and I didn't want to order it because I didn't want to pay for shipping. So they had it, I bought it, I got it on the Tosh DK base, and I am super excited about this. It is actually super gloomy here, and this is still coming off super neon, so this is an exciting one. And then as I was doing a little bit of shopping when I was still at my parents' house, I did order some more yarn, and I got this from McMullen Fiber Company. I got one of their sock sets. It was on sale. It is called Sunrise Impressions, and it's part of their Versailles collection. So this is super soft. It's kind of fun. I honestly actually think it might be a nice hat as well. So I have this little goodie, and then I have one more thing coming, but likely that will show up probably end of this week or next. So that is just a little overview of all the things I have since acquired since the end of Vlogtober. So back to our regular scheduled programming.
Good morning. It is day 12. Day 12 of Vlogsgiving. I missed the morning check-in because I was riding my bike to check on my sister while she was running her 12 miles. I don't know. Dad wanted to make sure that like someone was checking it out there, even though it's it's more likely that I would fall off my bicycle or do something ridiculous on my bicycle than Chaley would get hurt running. But nonetheless, Chaley ran 12.1 miles. Gabs biked about 12.01. Sorry, she's right next to me. Gabs biked about 10 and a half miles. I was planning on running out to meet her because I made it home before her, but then I found a stray dog who was very friendly, but had a collar but no tags. So then I got on kind of an adventure for that. So that's why there's no check-in. I'm trying to upload the Nick Killies video to work on that. And I'm taking Lottie to a birthday party. And hopefully there'll be a lot of footage. But that's why no morning check-in, because I was riding a bicycle. And can you imagine how hilarious that would be? Gab's trying to film a morning check-in and ride my bike down my steep hill. I would definitely have crashed. I am winding this up for my sister so she does not get spoiled on her Freckled Whimsy Advent.
What you doing, Gabs?
So Eleanor outgrew her leggings that my mother-in-law made her. So I actually think these might still fit her actually, but whatever. So she outgrew them, and I'm going to upcycle them, I guess, and make yarn skein holders sock. What are they called? Ball socks? That doesn't sound appropriate. These things. I'll make these things.
Aren't they called yarn cozies?
Oh, there's it. Yarn cozies. So this used to be a pair of leggings for my daughter, and then I've cut the bottoms off of them so I can make cozies for my yarn. That's what I'm doing right now. It's going really great. I have a lot more pants to do.
What's that red thing?
This?
Mm-hmm.
Velvet.
Oh, shoot.
Velvet.
You're going to have a velvet cake cozy.
Absolutely luxe. All right. Okay, what you doing?
Knitting on my sock.
How's it going?
Pretty good. I finished my excavation sweater.
Excellent.
So now I only have 2 whips. This is one of them.
I like that one.
This is my second tube.
Mm.
Because I forgot to share this, but this is my little PTO thinger from, I want to say this one's Simply Serving.
Okay.
Simply Serving? Plural? I don't know. Wait.
Show your little thing I made you.
What thing? Oh. Gabs made me this mini skein cake cozy out of the tiny ankle of her child's legging.
And I made this out of the butt part.
Like, there's the crack. I guess it was on the other side too.
Yep. I made it into a box bottom, and you can put 2 skeins in it. Upcycling. I also have the other foot, like the other leg of mine, but it's in my mini bin already because I was trying. It kind of does look like panties too. Ooh, it's a cat. You know who you look like?
I don't know.
Like Dr. Derek Shepherd with his, his Seattle.
With the fairies?
Yeah, say it's a beautiful day to save lives. Okay, ready, go.
It's a beautiful day to save lives.
Good job, Che.
Thank you. I am the sexiest man alive. He was just the sexiest man alive.
I know.
People were giving him shade for being old, but I'm like, I think Patrick Dempsey looks pretty damn good.
I know. I like him. I was devastated when he was not on Grey's Anatomy anymore.
Oh, I know. That was the hard episode. Spoilers.
I feel like it's been out long enough to know, like, it's not like you're shocked.
It's like the Iron Man thing.
What Iron Man thing?
Nothing. And we're done.
This is all that is left. It's like handcuffs, but for your thumbs.
You know, they have those for other activities.
I think it's also for prisoners. I think they're called shackles.
Yeah, but don't they go around your ankles?
Yeah.
You know what they kind of look like is the for exercise.
Oh,
Do
right.
some squats.
Okay.
It actually looks like you're pooping. Don't do that.
Lunges. Oh no, this is a bad idea. All right. Good morning. It's day 13. How you doing, Shay?
It's cold.
Yeah, it is. Day 13 of Vlogsgiving. And as my sister says, my recording and filming and posting schedule is every place because down the street. This is the journey. Anyway, so let's see. What are we doing today, Jay?
I'm going to work with Daniel while I'm doing my own work, and then I'm going to get on the plane to go home.
And I'm going to the courthouse for jury duty. So there isn't that much exciting things. But knitting update. Grannies in a row socks. How are yours going, Chay?
Oh, pretty good. We made them, attached them, and I finished the cuff, and I have started the rest part. But I'm going to adjust it because I'm using my self-striping. So I'm gonna do just the tube and then do afterthought heel.
Okay. So I'm in the same spot Shaylee is, but I don't like my yarn. So I'm starting all over again because it's not bringing me joy. And I don't like it. And everybody else is cuter than mine. So I'm gonna unravel it all, which was a pain because it was like 4 hours of work, but if you're not happy with it, there's no reason to keep doing another 4 hours of work on something. No, I'm gonna quit. And then she's like, it's a Nick Kelly's challenge. And then it'll be a whole thing.
Well, this morning I was like kind of half awake, and then I hear her get up, and I was like, oh, she's probably getting ready for the run. So I was like stealing myself to have to pop up so she didn't leave me. But then she comes out in her velveteen pajamas, clutching this project bag, and was like, not like, hello, Che. Good morning, Che. I hate my granny squares. I'm changing it. At 5 o'clock in the morning.
Incorrect. It was 6.
Okay.
So I have new colors, which means I have to start all over again. But it's gonna be fine. Yeah. Hopefully I'll get a bunch done at jury duty today in the jury waiting selection room. I'm hopeful for that. Yeah. So there's that. What else have we been working on?
I finished my sweater.
Oh yes, yes,
And
yes.
I finished my socks.
Oh,
So
I
I
did
actually
too.
only have the grannies in a square socks.
Oh. Well, I have many. So I finished my haycorn test knit socks and
Acorn.
which is not how the pattern is written. She's saying it like hay is a separate word from corn. It's not. It's like acorn with an H. But Che wants it to be hay.
I think it's funny.
So that's what she's doing. Finished those. I used the scraps to be part of my Battenberg already. On my secret test knit, I am almost done with my testing obligation, which I'm really excited.
Really?
Yeah. It's only one panel.
What the heck?
I know. It's only one panel that I have to do. And it's like big part and then little part, and I'm done with big part.
Ooh.
So I'll have little part. And then I have almost no testing obligations because I am trying to not sign up for test knits.
That's a lie.
Or I haven't signed up for any new ones yet.
You almost did.
I almost isn't doing it. It's like I almost fell. It didn't happen. Which sometimes
You just can't still pull a hammy.
That's true.
Almost fall.
So I'm trying not to sign up for test knits. What else am I working on? Haven't touched the MCal. Who's surprised?
We have to start our November swaps.
Oh yeah, but I have a system called start them by November 20th and then it's fine. So I'm not worrying about that until the 20th of the month. And then you just knit real fast. And I have really, really tiny feet. So sometimes, well actually by sometimes I mean almost every month, I knit a very short leg.
Yeah,
And I only do 52 stitches because the pattern calls for 56, so most of the time it's not that hard to adapt them. So it's a very short leg.
You're the tiniest foot ever. So
I have
she
a-
does like one repeat after the gusset decreases.
Sometimes not even a full repeat.
Okay.
I wear like a size 6.
I think this one has a lot of rows. So
Yeah.
it might not.
I think it's a 12 stitch repeat.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be a thing. What else?
I think those are all my things. I'm thinking of what my pile of whips. My whips have gotten a little out of control, so I'm gonna try and like knock them back.
It's almost time for Advent, so I'm trying to like
Oh,
not
yeah.
start too many things.
I
'Cause I
know.
feel like that's gonna overwhelm me.
That's true. There's a lot for Advents. But do
I
you
don't know.
knit with your Advents?
I'm gonna do the granny blanket. with
Oh,
the
you're gonna
big
do the
one,
granny,
and then socks with the other one, and then I don't know what I'm getting from the other things. So
Oh yeah. So you're gonna do your granny
I
scarves
might
with
do
the pink.
scrappy socks out of the 12 one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Stay tuned for Vlogmas, and I'll probably have figured it out by then.
Oh yeah, it's Che who's Vlogmas.
You can tell my hefty Christmas spirit because I look like the Grim Reaper right now in my hood.
I know, because we're clearly Californians who are like, it's 40 degrees.
Yeah, I think it's like 46.
It's too cold. Which is why I am not vlogging for December, because I know it's going to be so cold and I don't want to run or go out at all.
Thank you.
Yeah, I cross train in the winter, which I'm really out of shape for cross training, which is not great.
I went to F45 last week, and that was really hard on me.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to disappoint the team because we pair up and collect. We do the sled drive.
Oh.
And Noah got up to 4 plates. The plates are 45 pounds.
Ooh,
each.
that's heavy.
And so
it's what,
he
180?
didn't want us to like be the losers, so I had to put 3 plates on mine. He was like, "Yeah, we're winning," and I was like, "Yeah," except he's 20 and a boy.
But that's also like your weight in plates. You're like dragging yourself.
It's a lot. Well, I was pushing it, so it's easier. Push is easier than pull. So
I have the turkey trot for
I'm excited for
PE.
you to whoop 'em.
Yeah.
Do you actually get a turkey?
Okay, so not anymore.
That's
Kids
boring.
you get a $50 gift card.
So what?
Safeway?
That's not even a whole turkey.
Yeah, it is.
No, turkeys are expensive.
So when we were in high school, when we turkey trotted,
I never got a turkey. I won the whole thing. I didn't even get a turkey.
what did you got
I
nothing?
got a plastic medal, and then I complained because not only did I win for my period, I had the fastest time overall for girls. All I got was a stinking pie.
That's what you get when you're second place.
I was first overall for the entire school for girls.
No, that was the shady bit too in our high school. It was it was the plate, like girls and boys were at the time were different in terms of like time requirements. So that's the same at our school. First place, you have to be first place in the entire school to get a turkey, and then second place is a pumpkin pie. So Chaley was first place for all her period and her
Got the shaft.
yeah. So she got a pumpkin pie, but I don't think Mom let you buy the pumpkin pie. I don't remember
No,
eating
he
it.
handed it to me. I just
Oh,
brought the pie home.
oh,
Mother was not that proud of me. I was proud of me.
yeah.
Because Aida was one of the runners, and she's like
She's a runner and
she
a
was
track
like-
star.
She was a club track star, so I was like, good thing she had an off day or was absent.
Yeah. So it's on Friday. It's with a bunch of high schoolers. It's not a true 5K.
Well, because you have all of the coming week off, huh?
Yeah.
That's nice.
So I am not fast. I'm not fast. But I go. And as the moms at the birthday party, who I told her that I ran, they're like, hey, but you go out there. And I'm like, I do. I do go out here, as evidenced by this vlog. Because first you get to see me like this, and then in 25 minutes, I'm like, so I don't want to walk up the hill. So I'm chatting with you. Yeah. So we do actually.
We did good yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't fall down that much. It was good. But yeah. So I am just still deciding if I'm brave enough to turkey trot with the kids. But if I get put on the jury, I guess I'm not turkey trotting.
You should do a teacher's category.
We do, except one of my colleagues ran the Boston Marathon.
Is it a boy?
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully they do gender.
2 of my colleagues are like casual. They're casual marathon runners.
Oh.
Like they just go. Like one of my colleagues was just like, "Oh, I think I'm gonna run a marathon this weekend." I'm like, "Huh?" He's like, "Oh, there's like a discount on like the entry fee or whatever."
On the day of.
It was Friday, and he was gonna run it Saturday, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Huh?
Yeah, we're not the same.
Okay, buddy."
Been training since like July
For
my
your
December half marathon. That's called the Winter Whirl in Santa Monica. It's not serious at all.
Yeah, there's a half marathon There's a 5K, 10K, and half marathon on Thanksgiving.
I'm so bummed I won't be here.
But it's the same route we always run, and it's $40
Oh,
to get a t-shirt.
$40?
Yeah, to get a t-shirt and a medal.
It's like $10
to run the same trail we always run anyway.
Oh, never mind.
So Gabs is just gonna go out and run at the time because it's a public park. So I'm just gonna run, and Daniel said he would get me a turkey.
Like a whole.
Yeah.
He's gonna buy you a turkey. Yeah. You don't even like turkey that much.
Well, if nobody else runs that day, right? Because Chaley's traveling, so she might not be able to get in a long run. If nobody runs a 5K, fastest. That's also how I got second place in a golf tournament out of 2.
Yeah, I was top 10 for my age group for my first triathlon.
Out of 11?
No, they were 10.
I
was 10. Dad was very proud of me.
Yeah. But you still did the triathlon, which is better than the...
I was like top 10 for my age group for the 5K I just did.
Oh, yeah, you were.
Yeah.
We
That one I tried on.
Yeah, we're
That one
trying.
was hard.
Yeah, you ran really fast.
I know.
Yeah, you had
28 minutes. That's
Chaley-
very fast for me.
Chaley had her serious braids on. She does French braids when she does 2 French braids. Oh, I'm like, oh, you're serious and competitive about whatever you're about to do.
Because my hair gets all tangly because it like swoosh. So I gotta put the braids in.
So she had her serious braids in, and then she gets a little crazy glint in her eyes. Like she's gonna win it, or if like there's money involved or something, or she's trying to get a good deal.
I had to check in for my flight.
She was real stressed.
And I did not trust Dad because the last time he was supposed to check in for me, you texted him at the same time, and instead of just
ignoring me,
you, and
he responded to me.
Oh, I'll respond after I check in.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Like, Alan,
they could leave me on red for like hours.
You leave me on red all the time.
Oh yeah.
You never said that to me.
I'm like, yeah, no, it wouldn't. It wasn't pressing. If it was pressing, I would have called.
Yeah, no.
No, so he just like texted again.
Great. So I didn't trust it. So I had to run fast because it started at 8 and I had to check in by 8:35.
Oh, so you were like clipping along. Yeah. I'm not very fast. I only can do fast like sprints.
Oh yeah.
But
Can
then
you still do a fast sprint?
I don't know, Tommy today.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a really good idea.
Yeah.
But if you dump it, that's a good way to get out of jury duty.
They'll still make me go.
Well, not if you're in the hospital.
No, we're fine.
Okay.
I used to run sprints in high school. I ran
Did you do a relay?
Yeah, I ran a 100, a 400, and a 4x1 relay. And I long jumped and I triple jumped. So I was neither good at long jumping or triple jumping, but I did it with...
So you had to wear your funny blue panties.
Yeah, our track team wasn't very popular. So, but my parents met running track. So they made me run track. So I ran track in high school. And it was really not well funded. Our uniforms weren't great. And we actually didn't even, they wanted us to pole vault. Well, I don't know how to pole vault.
Ooh.
But they wanted us to pole vault. But we didn't have a pole vaulting pit because it had like rotted out or something. So we had to go to the neighboring high school to learn how to pole vault. But it was all the way, it's Castro Valley High.
Oh.
I had to run to Castro Valley High,
It's not that far.
learn how to pole vault, and then run home. But like pole vaulting uses like
Good training.
a lot of, it's Coach Ellison. Like our coach was really like
Serious.
yeah, and very you didn't really like disappoint Coach Ellison. So it was intense, but I did enjoy running track. But there were like 7 of us girls on the entire track team, so we had to run all of the events. Because if we didn't run, we automatically lost so many meets because we didn't
participate.
We wouldn't, yeah, we take zeros in them, and on the off chance one of us placed, we did okay. Because one of the girls, this was the problem. There were 7 of us, but one of us was like, not Gabs. She was like a record holder in the state.
Yeah.
So it looked really bad on the rest of us because the rest of us were like,
I finished.
Yeah, and she like, it was bad. Like when she ran the hurdles, she was a solid like 40 to 100 feet in front of everybody else. I was like, how are her legs moving? So I ran track.
I wasn't excellent at running track, but I ran track. So now we have yammered on for 14 minutes.
Ran your mouth for 14 minutes.
Oh God. It's gonna take forever to download this thing. All right, I'm gonna go run a little bit and then I'll have my sister time me. Maybe I'll give her my phone so she can like catch me running or falling, because that would be hilarious.
I can try and get a boomerang.
Did it! Not bad at all. Hooray. I was supposed to be out running. Chaylee's gone back to the house. She timed me running, and it turns out I can run still at a full out sprint, like a 5.5 minute mile pace. I obviously can't keep that up for a whole mile, but I did it for like, I don't know, quarter mile maybe. Yeah, but I'm supposed to be running, but my C-section incision scar is preventing that from happening. Every time I run, I get shooting pains down my leg from, or originating where my incision scar is. So Shaylee's like, maybe you shouldn't keep running. I'm like, it's fine. It's not fine. It's really pissed. So I'm gonna try and stretch it out and cause it to relax. But walking along, just gonna keep walking, I guess, and do some stretching when I get home, but that's okay. Yeah, so still got it. I can run fast. Probably the only time I'll ever actually need that is if I'm chasing down with my children, who has staged a great escape, but that's all right. At least I can still do it.